LAC session is a school-based instructional conversation among teachers. Convergence like this is the best place for teachers to share their best practices they encountered inside their classroom. It also helps teachers to learn more techniques, enhance knowledge in teaching learning process, and improve teaching styles for the new generation of learners. The conduct of LAC on ELLN helps in improving the ability to assess learners' literacy and numeracy skills and sustain commitment in mentoring, sharing of teaching experiences to improve instruction and outcomes. In Tupuran East District, LAC session was done by school and clustered schools every other Friday afternoon from 1 to 4 p.m. Some schools, especially the multi-grade, have joined in nearby schools considering that they only have 3 to 4 teachers. Among the 16 schools in the district, there were 4 groups of schools that were being clustered. There were schools who managed to swap venues alternately. The session was participated by all teachers. No teacher was allowed to absent during the session unless perhaps in emergency cases. During the discussion, there was an open forum and there were sharing and exchanging of ideas among the participants. So our accomplishment so far in the conduct of the ELLN is that the administration of ELLN was successfully done. Teachers are now equipped with the tool needed for its implementation. And most teachers found out that following the explicit teaching is really effective.
Teachers will develop the learners oral language through teachers.
Teachers help students to develop their oral language skills by sharing their experience.
Oral language can be developed in many ways. So one of which is letting them recite poems. Section 20, which is all about differentiated instruction. This will be done through a demonstration teaching video by teacher Rose Ann Pamintuan, a master teacher from National Capital Region. So accordingly, education is a continuous process, right, teachers?
Right.
For us to be an effective agent of change, we need to continuously learn, unlearn, and relearn. And one avenue for this is through in-service training, workshops, or even learning action cells like this. During your previous sessions, especially session 19, you have already discussed with our facilitator, Dr. Diaz, about what differentiated instruction is and why it is considered as an effective strategy in making our students more efficient. Since we've been discussed about what differentiated instruction is, and we've been taught how to make sample lesson plans on how to facilitate it, especially in our class. So this afternoon, we will watch an actual scenario on how it should be done in our classroom. For our priming activity, I only have 2 questions for you. So our first question, how do you address your students' varying reading skills in your class? Second, what are some questions you may have about differentiated instruction?
Our group 1 is tasked to report on the questions, how do you address your students' varying reading skills in your class? And number 2 is, what are the some questions you may have about differentiated instruction? Our answer is, through differentiated instruction and reading. Instructional approaches should vary and be adapted in relation to individual and diverse pupils. The differentiation of approaches should be designed to help pupils or students to learn varied and wide range of learning skills.
1, 2, 3. Samulawan, Malaya. Wow! In our family, so you should be particular in sounding the letters of the alphabet. Like, then, you bite your tongue. Okay? there is a tendency that you will teach the children tatay, they will say tatay. Then matay, patay.
Number 2 question. What are some questions you may have about differentiated instruction? So there are 2 questions. First is, what are the approaches to be used? And will it help to improve the reading skills of the pupil?
Hey, give way! Tabuan is on the way! Hey, give way! Tabuan is on the way!
Question number 1, how do you address your students who are in reading skills in your class? So we come up with these answers through reading remediation and the use of big books. Then, question number 2, what are some questions you may have about differentiated instruction? One question is it applicable to multi-grade? Then, another question, what are the strategies to be employed or to be used?
Different sets of children, right? Our children today are very much different from the children you've taught 5 or 10 years ago. And it doesn't mean that they are bad children. Through this differentiated instruction, this will somehow help us teachers to facilitate different kinds of intelligence. So this might be difficult, especially if you haven't tried this yet, but no pain, no gain. Before watching the video, I would like you to look closely at the instruction and materials given to each group. Make an educated guess as to the objectives the teacher had for each group as the skills possessed by the students in each group. Reconstruct the lesson plan using the format given below.
Current skills, decoding, phonological awareness, and vocabulary development. And for the teacher's objectives for this lesson, monitor their abilities. For example, for the blue color, they are the fast learners, and the yellow, average learners, and the green, basic learners. And for the instruction and materials given, they have pictures, flashcards, groupings according to their abilities, and explicit teaching.
These are the answers of Group 1 based from the video presentation that we have seen right now. Okay, for the students' current skills, the demo teacher used the phonics and the vocabulary. For the teacher's objectives for this lesson, this is to improve learners' vocabulary. And for the instruction and materials given, the teacher used the pictures, letters, worksheets, or the flashcards.
We have objectives. The objectives, it states there, your measurable learning outcomes. Then you have your procedures. Under your procedures, we have direct explanation. This explanation is to verbalize the objectives to students, explain the importance or significance of